So folks, welcome back today. Now here goes my first review on some figures. I'll always keep them honest. I don't blow smoke up people's rear ends. I'll always keep it honest. If I think they're rubbish, I'll tell you they're rubbish. If they're mediocre, they're mediocre, and if they're good, they're good, or if they're exceptional, they're exceptional. Now this is one of the projects I'm working on. I want it to be the main one. At the moment I've got quite a bit on, and I've got to keep getting some more of these before I start heavily working on it. But I have got a few figures to show you, and they are 40mm miniatures from Gringos 40, and it's part of their Mexican-American War. And yeah, let's have a look at them. I mean, these are really gorgeous. Just a minute while I alter the camera. There we go. It should be spot on-ish now, hopefully. Sorry about this, folks. There you go. Right, so here we go. So the first one up is AM4. It's a marching figure. And this is American, obviously, AM. It's infantryman, standard infantryman. And there we go. That's always going to get knocked about, obviously, because it's postage and the way things are with them. But as you can see, absolutely marvellous sculpt, clean. Hardly any mould line on it at all. Detail very crisp. The heel here is easy enough to clear out. Yeah, detail's really lovely. Then you've got the head. I don't know whether you're going to be able to see this all right. It's got the peak cap, nicely sculpted face, and then it's got the flap at the back down for hot weather. Yeah, a lot of people don't realise that in the Mexican War, the Americans did have that. So yeah, and obviously that places in there. Just needs to trimming down to fit in. But believe you me, when I've already put one of these together, that is a nice snug fit if you cut it down to the right length. Best thing to do is just keep trimming it a little bit at a time. Don't go in there and just cut a chunk off and think, oh, that'll be right, because yeah, your head will stick upright and all over the place. So it's just a case of just keep trimming it, seeing how it fits, and then away you go. But yeah, I think you'll agree. Nice clean casting. Yeah, I mean, Jed at Gringos 40 is a really nice bloke. Had quite a few conversations with him over Facebook. Met him at the last Partisan. Yeah, really genuinely nice bloke. One of those individuals in the wargaming circuit that runs a company that's still decent and nice to its customers. Yeah, real pleasure to order stuff off, to be fair. So yes, so there you go, that's the first one, AM4. Oops, marching. So the next one we have is AM5, slightly different marching pose. The legs at a different pose. He's actually like doing a secured march with the arm across. Just breaks up a marching line, lovely. Again, details very nice. Nice and crisp. Yeah, all round lovely figure. I mean, that there, it's the same again. I understand why that's done. It's for strengthening the figure during the moulding process. Easily enough clipped out, tidied up. Wanted to be awkward and didn't want to do that, just a tuft spliced into and shoved in the back. Easily enough do that. The head this time on here is nice sideburns on it. Hair showing and not the flap on this time. slightly shorter stem. Sometimes it's how it gets clipped off of the thingy, but as you can see, that absolutely fits in there gorgeous. You can spin the head slightly to the left or to the right, so it gives it a bit more variation. But as you can see, absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, I'll always give an honest opinion, and my opinion of these are really, really gorgeous. Can't knock these at all. So that was AM5. Now we have AM7. Which is another marching figure. Separate hand for this one because it fits in slightly different. There's a last lug hole there, and the hand fits in on there and leans against the body. Just slightly different. We'll have to sort that out. Bit of super glue on the shoulder and into there. Maybe a little bit of a drill and a pin. Might get away without doing it, to be fair. So obviously there's that, and then you've got a head. Again, this one's hardly any sideburns. Nice face. No thingy, hair showing. So yeah, again, you could twizzle the heads whichever way you want it to give it a bit more variation. And Jed kindly put another head in for me, just as a free gratis. Again, sideburns on there, head fits in nice and snug. So yeah, all in all, good model. You can see here, again, for casting purposes, that's under there. You can clip that out, strengthen it. I think it'd be alright without it being in there. I don't think I'll get pushed over and bend, because these are quite sturdy models, to be fair. Nice bit of tin in there. A little bit of mould flash there. Very thin though, can't moan about that, that'll come out nicely. A little bit of filing just to tidy it up, but nothing detrimental. At least it's not spidering out everywhere and all over the place. So yeah, again, crisp detail. Yeah, it's a little bit there, look. Again, nothing that can't be sorted. So all in all, yeah, another lovely figure. So that's the few Americans I've got. I have one Mexican figure at the moment, and this is a Mexican light infantryman, and he's running a trail. And here we go. Yeah, lovely little body, look. Nice running pose, nothing overly exaggerated. A bit of a tear in his trousers there, looks like there as well. Very clean. A little bit of mould lining to clear up, but nothing major. Yeah, so it's quite tasty figure again. Got the straight up line stripe down there as well on both legs. So yeah, obviously you've got the musket being held, and again into that lug hole there. You can have it running along, which again is lovely. And same principle as before, head in there. You can see where this probably needs chopping down to, because it's thin until you get to there. Little bit of flashing on there, nothing major. very tasteful model, nice little miniature. So I'll be sure getting some more of these. Oh, sorry, I'm off screen again. So nice little bit of flash there that'll come off dead easy. You'll see there. There's a goes so far down to where it's fatter to be able to go in there, glue in there better. But yeah, I really do like these models. It's a decent size range. Excuse me, here we go. Excuse me, folks. Yeah, really nice range, to be fair. Let's be getting some more. I think Jed does these casts to order. He has so much stock, but not too much. It is an expensive venture for him as well. Prices are really reasonable, to be fair. But yeah, I should be getting some more. So anyway, here we go with the next one. This is one I've started work on, and it's one of the American infantrymen kneeling. So still got bits to finish on it, still researching bits before I paint them in. Yeah, really nice model. The musket itself and hands ones attaches there, and the hand attaches there. So all this bit along here is separate. I put it together, glued it together before painting. It didn't get in my way too much at all. If you wanted to do it the other way around, leave it, paint it, and then glue it in, entirely up to yourselves. But yeah, detail on them is very easy to paint. Still working things out whether I've got right shades of colour. There'll probably some that say it should be different grey, blue, or this, that, and other. But I think it looks quite nice. So yeah, so that wraps things up today for the 40mm Gringos 40s figures. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you think the way I do, that they're really nice models. Gringos 40 can be found on obviously the internet, and they do have a page on Facebook. Go on there, have a look round, look at the photos, and yeah, do contact Jed if you want some. I mean, 40mm isn't the biggest popular size in wargaming, but yeah, I like it. I really do like it. I mean, this is on a round base because some of them want to skirmishes, but I will be doing regiments on rectangular bases as well. Okay then, folks, thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, share and all that gumph, and I'll catch you all later. Cheers, bye.